Hey guys, it's your boy Brewpastor, the patron saint of all things brewed. Today, we're going to get you guys a short little how-to tutorial video to get you all the things that you need to jump right into Grand Theft Auto 5 roleplay. All right, so first things first, guys, we're just going to assume you have a valid copy of Grand Theft Auto 5. You've got to have that before we can even move on any further. You're also going to want to have Discord, guys. So I know that most of you should all have Discord already. Need to have it. It's important. So all the cities that you're going to be looking to possibly apply for are going to have a Discord. That's where all your information is going to be. So let's just assume you already know about Discord and you already have a valid copy of GTA 5. So now you want to role play. What's the first thing that you're going to need to do? All right, let's get into it right now. First thing you're going to need to do, guys, is head over to 5m.net. See up here in the address bar where I'm circling. This is your address, 5m.net. Head to this website right here and download the client. Follow all the instructions on downloading the client. Do whatever it asks you to do. Say yes to all the stuffs. And get that done. Once that installs, guys, you should see two icons on your desktop, a 5M single player and an orange 5M multiplayer. That's what we're going to be needing. Okay, so once you get that downloaded, we're going to go ahead and get you TeamSpeak. If you go to Google and you type in TeamSpeak, this will bring you to TeamSpeak's homepage, and you can go right to download. Here on the downloads page, you guys, simple again, just get whatever client you need, 32-bit or 64-bit. Download, follow the prompts, install everything, get it ready to go, and that's what you'll need there. After that's installed, guys, you can go over to another page here. You're going to Google TOKO-VOIP, Toko VOIP, and first thing it's going to bring up is kind of a going to look kind of weird, but you're going to know you're on the right site because you're on a GitHub site. GitHub is for developers, guys, where they put different programs and stuff like that. And so this is no different. This is where this plugin is going to be. So once you get to this page, this is what it's going to kind of look like, and it can be kind of confusing. So what I do is I go down to Introduction to Toko VIP, and right here you'll see downloads are available on the releases page. Click that. And this is going to take you to all the versions of the releases that they have right now. So you can see at the top, we've got version 1.5.5. And if we scroll down, they're going to go down in order there. And it depends on the server, guys. Some servers may require you to run a version 1.53. Some may require you to run the newest version. So, but on this page, guys, is where you'll find all the different versions of Toko VIP. Download whatever one you need. Again, follow all the prompts, install the client as it's recommending you to do so, and you'll be all good to go. Okay, so lastly, guys, when you are applying for a city to fly in, if you have a whitelisted server, that means you are going to need to fill out an application. In that application process, guys, they are going to ask you for your Steam ID. If you don't know how to find that Steam ID, you can just Google right here. You can see how I have how to find your Steam ID. And this first little article is pretty good. If you just go there, it'll show you in real easy steps exactly what you need to do. I'm not going to show you guys live on the air because I don't want you to see my Steam ID. But I'll just bring this up so you guys can see how it's done, and then you can pause the video if you need to. And reference here, but you're going to open up your Steam client and choose View. Then you're going to click Settings. You're going to choose the interface and check the box that says Display Steam Display Steam URL address when available. You're going to click OK, and then when you go to your Steam profile name and select View Profile, right up here in your guys' address bar, where it says up here, locate my Steam ID, well, you're going to have some numbers, and it's going to say Steam ID back here on the end. And that's where your Steam ID will be, guys. So once you do all these things, and you have clicked on your Steam profile name and select View Profile, if you look up here in your address bar again, you will locate your Steam ID It'll look just like this, and it'll have some numbers behind it. So it'll be, it won't be from Game Break, but you'll see Steam ID and it'll have some numbers, and that will be your Steam ID number. Okay, guys. So those are the 4 major things that you are going to need to get into Grand Theft Auto 5 roleplay. You're going to need FiveM. You're going to need TeamSpeak. You're going to need the TOKO VoIP program, and you're going to need to know how to find your Steam ID. Okay? Once you've got all those things done and installed, guys, and on your computer, you're now ready to see. We're going to show you guys what everything's going to look like. So if you start up FiveM, it's going to load up here, guys, and it's going to have a new look. FiveM just redid their UI, so it looks a little bit different. So if you've been using FiveM for a while, you just recently are getting used to this. If you've never used FiveM, this will be fine. This will show you guys what it looks like now. So this is your FiveM dashboard, okay? Couple different things. You'll see a link up here. It says link account, all that stuff. That's not even important. You don't even have to make an account. Don't worry about any of that. Just download the program. Once you got the program up here, you'll see some key things. You'll see a play box. You'll see story. You'll see replay editor. You'll see favorites, history, and supporters, okay? So if you are new to a server and you've never played there before and you need to enter a standard IP address, this is where you're going to do it, guys. Okay, so you're going to hit the play button. This is the next screen that you're going to see. You can see I have Top Secret RP in here. That's the server, one of the main servers that I play on. So Top Secret RP is right here. If I click on this bar right here, guys, I can put in the name of a server, or I can put in direct numbers. So I could do 103.169.458, whatever it is. This is where you would enter your IP address if your server is requiring you to do a direct IP connection. So, and again, this information would all be relayed to you via the Discord of the city that you're trying to apply for. Okay, guys, but that's basically it. Now, I would recommend you can favorite things. If you have multiple servers, you can have a history. So if you go into one server and then head into another, it will keep a history of all that for you. But since I've been predominantly been playing in Top Secret, that's the only one that's showing up here on my list. So it does make it kind of easy. But remember, guys, favorite your servers to make sure that they show up right here. Okay. So this is FiveM, guys. That's simple stuff, right? Okay, so let's go ahead and bring up TeamSpeak. Let's show you guys how this looks so you guys know that you've done this correctly, okay? So you'll have a TeamSpeak icon on your desktop, and you're going to want to go ahead and double-click that, bring up the icon. This is what it's going to look like. It's going to say no server, and it's just going to be blank, okay? First thing I'm going to want you to do is navigate over here to the plugins tab and click it. And as soon as you click it, it should bring up a thing saying TOKO VIP, TOKO VIP. And then if you go down to that next little section, it'll highlight a connect, disconnect, unmute, all this stuff here. Don't worry about any of this. I just want you guys to see TOKO VIP right here. This lets you know that you have installed the plugin correctly, okay? So you want to see that here, guys. All right, next, we're going to move over to Tools, and we're going to go down to Options. Now, under options, this is important, guys. This is how you're going to set up how players in game hear you and how you hear the players. So the first tab we're going to look at is playback. This is going to be for your speakers, for your headset, whatever you use to hear in game. You want to make sure that playback mode can be automatically, that's fine, but make sure under playback device, it is the device that you are using, okay? So if it's speakers, if it's a gaming headset, whatever it is, you need to make sure this is selected here. And then also do your test sound. Play your test sound. Are you hearing the test sound? If you're not, you may have the wrong thing selected here, or you may need to do some adjustment here on your sounds. Okay, so that's playback. Under capture, guys, same thing, but this is for your microphone. Doesn't matter whether you have it on automatically use best mode, but under capture device, you want to make sure right here that it is whatever device you're using. Now, I'm using a WDM, which is basically a program that allows me to use voice mods. So I can change my voice or my sound of my voice using, fun little fun little things through this program. But VoiceMod is actually acting like my microphone, so that's why that's here. But just make sure your whatever microphone Windows detects, guys, this is the one you want to be able to put in here, okay? Next thing, guys, I highly recommend Push to Talk. It's a great way to eliminate noise from the background when you're talking to other players, as well as just not having hot mic issues. So as you can see, I use a mouse button. Makes it easy for me to be able to talk to people without having to take my hands off the mouse or keyboard. So maybe find a push to talk button that works for you guys. Again, make sure you guys do your tests. If I do my test here, test. You guys see I've got the green marker there. It's showing me that it's working. And you should also be able to hear that in your headphones. So that lets you know everything's working. When everything's working there, guys, you've got all your stuff working. You can hit apply and you're done. Okay. You're going to be back at this screen right here. Now, again, guys, I'm not going to go into my connections because it has IP addresses for servers that, you guys can't necessarily look at. But when you open up connections, it's going to be a very simple screen that pops up right in this area right here. And it's going to ask for the server IP, the server password, and then your nickname. So whatever your nickname is for Discordia or whatever your character's name is in game, that's what you're going to put there. And then obviously, again, the Discord of the city that you're trying to apply for will have a TeamSpeak server address. You'll enter that in the address and you'll enter their password. And then you'll be able to connect. So I'll take it off of here real quick, guys, so I can connect so you guys can see what it'll look like when you are connected, but I just don't want to show you here. So here I'm in my TeamSpeak server now. There's a few people playing in right now. So basically, guys, that's how you're going to set it up. Pretty much everything's good to go. I mean, once you have that set up, you're ready to go. And everything is set. So if you guys have any questions on what to do, please feel free to give me a message on Discord. I'll try to help where I can. And we may do some more videos on more expansive stuff if there's more questions. We'll do that. So I'm glad to help you guys where I can. If the video helped you guys, please click the like and sub button here on YouTube. Help me get to my first goal. And I hope this helped you guys get into roleplay quicker. Take care and have a good one.